comes to ruminating, you really need to identify and separate the difference between a thought and thinking, and they are different. I know right now you probably are thinking a lot that these things are just happening to you and you're having intrusive thoughts all day. And some of that might truly be the case, but chances are you are engaging with that thought, and there are different levels of engagement, even mentally. So you can be aware of a thought, which is fine, but then there's attention. And that's where you're giving a little bit more of that mental engagement with a thought. That's where we're getting into kind of rumination land, which is not good, right? And then even beyond just giving it attention is where you start to analyze. And that's really not helpful. So we need to understand the difference between a thought and thinking. And we also need to get really good at catching ourselves before we get into attention and before we get into analyzing, to stay at that awareness zone. It's obviously so much more nuanced than that. I will link a resource here that will go way more in depth.